Hi guys, how you doing? And we'll be back once again with another video. And this is my next live show where I'm watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake from 2003, which is the remake, as I said, of the first original one. It's a pretty good remake actually. I think it done quite well at the cinema. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not sure if I like it. Not sure if I like it better than the beginning. Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, but it's quite good. So we're going to be watching that on this show and just general chatting. So if you want to pop by, you can either put your copy on and watch it together with me, or listen to it in the background, or just stop by and have a chat, say hi, see what's going on. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Yo, hi, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I was feeling a bit sad on Friday, but I cheered myself up over the weekend by mostly watching horror films. Hi, how are you? How are you guys doing? I'm watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. I'm watching the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, the remake, which is pretty good. Pretty strong remake. Usually a lot of remakes are not that good, but pretty good remake of Texas Chainsaw. Anyone seen it? Oh, sorry to hear that you're not well. What's wrong? I've not been well a few times recently, and then today I'm not sure if I had a hay fever or if it was a cold, but I was sneezing. My nose was playing up. Then I took a tablet and then had some rest, and then it went afterwards. What's the matter with you? Are you sick? It's a pretty strong start to this, isn't it? There's a kill scene within the first 10 minutes. pretty brutal death scene where she blows her brains out. I remember kill scene being so early on, like, usually you would get 50 minutes chat and then a kill scene. But hi, how are you? Why are you sick, by the way? Hope you feel better. Have you taken any tablets at all? Do you know the funny thing is when you're unwell, the trouble is if you sleep too long, you wake up and sometimes you feel unwell. Um, then you'll probably need some more rest to actually recover. But all these people, say about being unwell, it's just random, really. Because I mean, some days I'm alright, some days I feel bad. But maybe maybe take tablets maybe before you go to sleep, maybe sort of like hay fever or paracetamol headache tablets. Hi, how are you? No, I would never kick a cat because I'm a huge animal caring person, um, and I love animals. So I would never ever kick a cat, even if it became aggressive. I've been attacked by cats and animals, and I still never do anything against them because I've always loved animals since I was from a very young age, and always looked after and cared for animals. I've rescued a lot of animals. I've rescued a lot of cats, probably hundreds of cats. I've rescued birds, squirrels, mouses, other insects, frogs, insects, spiders. So I've always been a huge caring person. So I would never kick a cat. I've always been around cats from a young age and always cared for cats. I've had cats for years. So no, I would never. No, I would never attack a cat, even if it attacked me. I'm just that type of person. I just love animals, animals, animal instinct, If one attacked me, it attacks me. Yeah. Personally, I would just never attack an animal. That's just me personally. To be honest, I'd probably just if if a cat was that aggressive, to be honest, I'd probably just run. To be honest, because as I said, I wouldn't attack a cat, so I would just retreat. I've been really attacked by a wild cat before, which nearly tore my arm off when I was younger. And there was loads and loads of blood. Um, but yeah, didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what. Are you talking about just like a normal cat? Because I mean, yeah. I mean, because there's cats that are the wild ones, like that are not ones that are not pets. So you're talking about those, or like cats in the wild, sort of like lions or tigers? I mean, is that what you're talking about? This wild cat. Um, do you know a feral cat, which is just basically one that's just supposed to live um, outside and not supposed to be a pet. Just literally, you know, supposed to be outside. Um, and then I made the stupid mistake of stroking it, and then it just attacked me. Um, yeah, it was just in my back garden years and years and years and years ago. This was what 25, 26 years ago. Still got a scar somewhere. Not sure if I can see it. Not sure if you can see that, but it's somewhere there. But yeah, it, I thought at the time it was going to tear. I thought it was going to tear my arm off. Could really feel its teeth. Very painful at the time. I think I'll go with fend off a squirrel. I think Tim Rats doesn't sound too good. I'm not sure about these situations. Have you actually been in these situations, or is it just like questions that you just want to ask? Yeah, feral cats are. Yeah, I mean, I'd still have nothing against the cat because I understand. It's a feral cat. But I still have. Don't have any hard feelings against. Animals are animals. When they attack, sometimes they think they're going to be attacked and they just attack because they think they're frightened. It's just animal instinct. I don't really know. They're not like humans. They know what they're doing. So, I have nothing against the cat. I still love the cat because, we always, even though it attacked me, we always used to feed it in my back garden. So, we always used to feed it. So, I would love the cat still. I still don't have any hard feelings, even though it tried to rip my arm off. Thanks for subbing, subscribing. Really appreciate that. Thanks. Always appreciate some new subscribers because I have over 1,000, but you know I've got quite a lot of views, but subs has been on the short side of things. But I'm not too really bothered. I said when I started this channel, I was doing it just for fun. I don't gain any profits for it. I just do it for fun, to make the videos, to give something people to enjoy, and just for fun and showing other people, you can do, you can start a channel and, uh, you know, have a nice channel and meet good people. Um, you know, and anyone can do it because, I'm not someone who's big on social media. I don't have a big I don't have a big group of friends or followers or anything like that. So, when I started this, I didn't think that, it was going to get that much views or many, But, it's been okay, It's not, my channel's not the biggest channel in the world, but it's okay, it's become part of my life, and, you know, it's fun, enjoying making videos for people and always meeting new people and having nice conversations with people. And I like to help other people, because I've had depression for, about 28, 29 years. So it's been quite difficult at times, but this has really helped the last few years, because I was close to committing suicide at one stage when I lost my best friend, who was actually a cat that I'd had for 6 years, and after he passed away, I felt like just didn't want to go on, and suicide seemed like that was going to be the end, and this channel really saved me, really. So hopefully, other people can, if you have depression or you're lonely, definitely start a channel, because it really will help you with your mind and health. I like squirrels. I've always liked squirrels. Do they attack much? I don't think they attack people much, though, do they? I'd still take my chance over a squirrel than a rat, especially if it's 10 rats. Uh, I used to feed a lot of squirrels when I was younger. I used to give them nuts. I used to take them out of my hand when I was younger. Yeah, again, because I love animals and wouldn't attack an animal. If an animal attacked me, especially a squirrel from a tree, I would just run. Um, yeah, I've always had cats, always been around cats. I've had many cats. For years, I've had cats. Sadly, most of them have passed away and died. As I said, my last cat died. And then I've got a new cat that I've had since he died, and he's been really lovely. Yeah, most of the cats I've had have been fine. I think there was one cat that might have been a bit vicious, but as I said, don't blame him. No, I have. I don't mind dogs. I've actually been attacked by dogs, but again, I have no hard feelings. I never had a dog. Never get a dog. I've always had cats. As I said, my last cat passed away. Then I've got another cat, which I've got one cat at the moment. Been thinking of getting another cat, but I'm not sure if it'll work. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to look after two cats. I've been in a situation where I've looked after 11 cats all at once, and it was a bit much. I might, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much sleep I'd get if I bring another cat into the house. I'm just about getting enough sleep as it is with one cat, let alone. As I said, as I said, don't mind dogs, but I've never been a huge dog person. As I said, I've got a cat, and always been a cat person. So, yeah, certainly wouldn't get a dog with my cat here, because it'd probably attack the cat. So, that's not going to happen. Anyway, thoughts on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, anyone? Anyone a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre films? What are your thoughts on the movies? Which ones are your favourite? Anyone a Leatherface fan? Which ones are your favourite movies? Do you like the earlier ones? Do you like the more recent ones? I like the franchise in general, but there's some movies that I like better than others. Obviously, like the original. Most recent one they made was on Netflix, I believe. It was okay, but it wasn't the best. Um, I'm hoping that was going to get released on DVD so I can add it to the collection. I've seen it once on Netflix, but I want to have it on DVD so I actually have a copy of it. I don't think I've heard of that. Is it a film? Shot of the Dead. Shot of the Dead film? Horror film, is it? Shot of the Dead film? Okay. Uh, Zombie rom-com. So comedy, horror, romance type film. I'm not a huge fan on zombie films, but I don't mind some of the comedy horror stuff. I love the scary movie horror comedy. I really love those films. Scary movie, so funny with all the bits from different horror films. I always watch those every Halloween. I'm going to be watching those in a few weeks. I'm going to be watching that. I'll do a live show where I'll watch scary movie. It'd be funny. Yeah, as I said, I do like some horror comedies. They are really funny, aren't they? With the different uh, horror films put together, different various scenes from horrors. Very, very funny. I believe they're making a new scary movie. I believe. I think it's, or so I heard. Um, I can't remember when it's out. Scary movie, the next one. I'm not sure though, because I see a lot of things on Facebook and they say that there's going to be a new film, and sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's not. Because they just announced Scream 7 next year, I think it is. So I think that's real. But they said something about a new scary movie film, and I'm not sure if that's going to be out next year, but I'm not sure if it's definite. Hopefully, because it'd be really, 'cause it would be really funny. kill scene coming up. Obviously executed by yours truly, Leatherface. He looks really brutal, doesn't he, in this Leatherface? It is a good remake. He does look really good in this Leatherface. It's funny because the first Texas Chainsaw was really, really good. But then the second one started off right, but then he came across too comical. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is sort of comedy, horror. Well, it's just a bit silly. It's not like Strong, where it's like brutal and violent like the first movie. It's like black comedy type. It's all horror comedy, but it's not horror comedy. It's just done in the wrong way. I mean, it's all right, but the third Texas Chainsaw Massacre film was all right. I guess in some ways better than the second one. The fourth one was all right in places, but a bit rubbish in others. Again, a bit silly like the second movie. Then the remake, which is this, is really, really good. And it's no joke, it's not like stupid. Then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, the one after, was very, very good. It's one of my favourite horror movies because it's just absolutely brutal. Then the one after was pretty good as well, but I don't think I liked it as good as the first, but it was still pretty good. And then the one after, when Leatherface was younger, didn't really like it that much. And then he won the most recent one on Netflix. Was okay, but not great. No, is that a film? What's the name of the film? Is it Shower? Is it a horror film? It's a film called Shower, is it? Did you say? A horror film? Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You doing okay? Any thoughts on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films? I'm just watching this Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake from 2003. Pretty good remake. How's your guy? How's your Halloween season been, guys? Have you all had a good Halloween? Did you do anything over Halloween? Did you go to any parties? Thoughts on Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise? Is anyone a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise? Does anyone like the movies? What's your best movies? I'm a huge fan of Leatherface. Got quite a nice collection of stuff. Does anyone else collect stuff? Is anyone else a collector of horror stuff? Has anyone else got a channel? Maybe guys can let me know if you have. Do you have a channel as well? Because I always like to support people that follow me. I'm not someone that just takes. If people have a channel and they sub to me and watch my videos, I like to return the favour and sub to them, watch their videos as well. To me, it's all about not just giving, but not just taking, but giving as well. I like to support. If people are supporting me, I like to support them as well if they have a channel. Any thoughts on my new beard, guys? I styled it to try and make it look more stylish. Did a bit of blending in. So I like to have a bit, but not too long, so it looks messy, but just enough. And then I styled it a bit, blended it in. There's another death scene coming up. Oh yeah, if I didn't, as I've been doing these live shows, you can put your copy of the movie on if you've got it, and then so we can watch it as if we're watching it together, kind of like hanging out. If you want to do that, uh, so obviously I can't play the full movie and let you guys watch because due to the copyright, uh, you know, so I can most of the time put the film on so you can hear it in the background, so you can actually hear the audio and stuff, um, which is pretty much what I can do due to terms of showing it. But even that, some of those copyrighted, even just the audio. On the Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween movies, I think it's maybe the music that's copyrighted. Um, so because I had to delete one of the Nightmare on Elm Street uh, live shows because of due to copyright and the music, the audio. I mean, and there's copyright due to the showing the movie, but copyright and just the audio. I mean, come on. Okay. What about all the people that just show clips of movies and stuff? They don't get warnings, but I do that and just let people try and listen to the movie, and then they say that's. But I think it's just on some films anyway. Some of the others have been okay. I don't think there's any issue with copywriting on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The last live show I did was okay. There was no copyright on that, so hopefully there will be no issue with this. Feel free to check out my other live shows. As I said, it doesn't matter if you miss the live shows. You know, if you join me, if you miss it, don't worry because you can watch the repeat of the live shows anytime you want. They're uploaded once they're live. They go uploaded on the live uh, shows, so you can watch them or the repeat if you miss the live shows anytime you want. If you want, you know, find out, you know, what was, watch the films or listen to the films, I should say. But you can, if you watch a live show, you can put your copy of the movie on, and then as I'm watching it, you can watch it as well. So like we're sort of hanging out and watching it together, kind of thing. I just thought it was a cool idea to do. Another kill scene coming up. Hey, how you doing? Another kill scene. Where are you? Any of you guys from? You got any? Is anyone from the UK, my country? Anyone from the USA? I know I've friends and people that have subbed that from the USA. Hi, how you doing? Hi, BBFN14, is that right? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Have you been having a good horror Halloween season? What, have you been doing anything good? Just hanging out, watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake from 2003. Thoughts on Texas Chainsaw Massacre? The Do you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the franchise? Which films in the franchise do you like the best? Are you a Leatherface fan? I really need to get a really good Leatherface mask because I've got one, but it's a cheap version, and it's okay, but it doesn't look that great. So I need to get a really good one. I'm thinking of getting the Trick or Treat Studios one, but they're very expensive. But I really need a good one. And certainly more than one mask from Leatherface. One mask isn't enough, is it, for Leatherface? Need at least four, at least three or four Texas Chainsaw masks. One isn't enough. Actually, even if I had one really good Texas Chainsaw Massacre mask, I'd be happy with that. One good one, and then one that's not so good. I think if I bought one that was like £80, I certainly probably wouldn't buy another one that was that expensive, or at least not anytime soon. So yeah, I'd be happy with at least one good one. I know some people have got some really good Texas Chainsaw Massacre masks. better than the one that I have. But I'd like to get a good one. If you're wondering what those other colours were that were flashing, I'm actually watching wrestling. Also, I'm watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre and wrestling. I've got two TVs set up, so I'm actually watching wrestling as well. Because I'm just catching up on some shows that I missed over the past week. So I'm watching wrestling and Texas Chainsaw Massacre on two TVs. Hi, how are you doing? How's things going? How's your weekend been? Thanks for stopping by. We're just hanging out, chilling, horror style, watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake from 2003. Pretty good remake. You saying you feel horrible, or you've had a horrible weekend, or what happened? Just not a good one, or I've had a few bad weekends a few times. But the only way that I can cheer myself up when I'm having a bad weekend or feeling bad is just watching TV and films really, and resting. Did you have a chance to relax at all over the weekend, or did you have a chance to do anything or find some enjoyment? Did you watch any movies at all? Oh, okay. So was you working? You was working over the weekend, or just doing work at home? What do you do for work, by the way? Oh, art stuff. That sounds pretty cool. Are you an artist, or you just do it as a hobby? I'm not very good at art. Um, I used to be okay doing sort of drawings and stuff when I was younger, but I was never the best. I don't think I could do anything that's good related to art now. I don't think. I think it'd probably just be a mess. I know there's some pretty good people that can do some really good stuff in terms of artwork and creativity. There's some very, very talented people that can do stuff. Uh, I'm not even anywhere near that. I couldn't even do art stuff like that. I could do basic stuff, just like fixing stuff and repairs. Um, I'm good at carrying stuff and moving stuff around, organising, but yeah, I'm not good at art stuff. I've tried painting stuff and stuff. It's been okay, but not great. Sounds pretty good. Are you a good artist? Are you trying to become better at doing it? It's a good hobby. That sounds pretty good. Slightly better than average. Sounds quite good. I'm sure you can do some pretty good artwork. I have this guy that when I'm not sure if you've seen any of my busts or statues that I bought for my collection on my channel. There's this guy that I used to have this guy that painted them for me because I'm not a very good painter. He used to paint them for me. He was okay, but then there was this other guy on eBay that does a really good painting. Uh, so then I started buying from him instead. So he paints any busts or statues that I'm going to buy. I always get him to paint them for me because he does a really, really good job. He's a very good painter. He's been painting for like 20 or 30 or 40 years or something. I can't remember how long it was. But he's a very good painter. So any time that I always get him to do the work for me, I could never do anything as good as that. So yeah, if there's a bust, I always get him to paint them for me. I did paint a few busts before, but that wasn't very good. I can do a basic job and paint a bust or a statue black or white or whatever, but yeah, that's about it. I don't have the skill to do it, especially with the really really small paint brushes that where they do the like they were doing like eyes and like the mouth sort of area. Some people can do that very, very good. I can do that. Oh, that sounds pretty good. You sound like a pretty talented person. Apologise for the lighting, by the way. It makes it go dark, then the light sort of comes on. Sorry. Then the light comes on, then it goes too dark in this room, and then it starts sort of too dark. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I have, yeah, autism must be very difficult to cope with. I have depression, which I've been diagnosed with when I got diagnosed with depression when I was 11 years old, and I've had it for 29 years. So I'm 41 now, and I got diagnosed when I was 11. So I've had it for a very, very long time, about 29 years. So it's dragged me up and down like a yo-yo for 28 and 29 years. So I've hit the floor, got up again. Yeah, I've hit the floor more times than a crash dummy. And I think I have ADHD as well, because I have really, really high anxiety. I don't like. I get very anxious and nervous in sort of large groups and gatherings and social gatherings and stuff, and meeting new people. I always get anxious and stressed and worried, and I always panic about different things in certain situations. So I think I do have ADHD as well. But depression has living with it for so long, nearly 30 years, has really fucked my mind really a lot. You know, I thought about self-harm and suicide so many times, and it's really fucked me up so many years. You go in your mind, you go to the darkest places, and it's not a good place to be, because you get just nothing but, when you're really, really down, you just have nothing but bad thoughts going through your mind. It's not a good place to be. This starting this channel has really, really helped me the last few years, because I was actually quite close to death 3 years ago, when my close companion, my cat, passed away, and I had him for 6 years. My cat, it was really close, and after he passed away, because he had AIDS when he died, I didn't want to go on living, and I was pretty close to committing suicide, but I got a new cat, and when I started this channel, this really helped me. Really, uh, this is one of the things that's kept me going. Really, this channel and chatting to people and giving people stuff to enjoy and to watch has really helped me to cope with. So if it wasn't for this channel and my new cat, I wouldn't be here. It's as simple as that, really. So this has saved my life, really. It's a lot of it's to do with the mind. If you can get into a relaxed state of mind and relaxation, sometimes it's really difficult, but I think you have to get to the worst possible. I've been in the lowest I can be, and but I think you have to go sometimes to the lowest, or bad stuff has to happen for you to sort of be the worst that you can be, and then to try and survive that. No matter how much life is dragging you down, you are really down, and then you find that you find something to keep you going, and you realise resilience that you have to find something there to carry on. I think every end is a new beginning, sort of thing. So if something dies or something's really bad, you feel really bad, but then you find something new and a new beginning and a new reason to live. As I said, when my previous cat died and I felt like I didn't want to live, then I found my new cat, and then we became close, and it gave me a reason to carry on living, because I had to carry on living to take care of him, and to look after him. Yeah. Well, as I said, this channel's really helped me to cope with living with depression, and chatting to people, people that enjoy the videos that I make on the channel. When people watch the stuff and enjoy it, it makes you feel really happy that you're making other people happy, which is really good. I've met some really nice people here that have been very nice and very supportive. And I would encourage any people that have depression and health problems to also start a channel, because it's one of the best things that you can do if you have problems, because it will help you with your health. Meeting people, talking to people, making videos to make other people happy will really make you feel happy as well. So I like to encourage other people to do the same what I have done, make a channel, and it really does help. And to get any other hobbies as well. Hobbies and interest in collecting. It's really, really good. So guys, that's the end of the movie, Texas Chainsaw. They're not run very long, really, these horror films. Only not about an hour, less than an hour and a half. Yeah, as I said, it's a pretty good remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 version. It's quite good, if anyone's seen it. And that's the end of the live show. Don't worry if you've missed this live show, you can watch the repeat of it once it's uploaded. It does take quite a while, about 24 hours for it to upload, but then you can watch it if you've missed it. The next live show I'll be doing is next Thursday. I think I'm watching Child's Play, Chucky, next Thursday. I'll check the schedule. I think it is that next week, I'm pretty sure it is. So I'll be watching Chucky next Thursday. Thanks for stopping by, if you have. Really good to chat with you. Thanks for all the messages. Really appreciate the comments and thoughts. Always good to have your company. Yeah. So guys, that's it for this. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe to get any, like, it's just basically, I mean, just to get notifications, just like if you want, because I say people, you know, if you want to sub, you don't really have to, you can still watch the stuff. It's just really to get notified on new stuff. You know, if you sub, you'll just get notified if you, like, when new videos are coming and stuff. Basically, yeah. So if you want to sub to get, like, the latest of new videos, but you don't have to. You can do that. Yeah, you take care as well. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your messages. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks for the kind words. So guys, yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys on the next live show. I'll be making a few videos later on, like some shorts and stuff, just for fun. I like to make the videos for fun as well, you know, not just for the sake of it. I like to make some funny videos as well, you know, to make people laugh, just to have fun with it, you know. I don't take anything on the channel, you know, seriously. I just do a lot of it just for fun. Reviews on stuff to get to show people that I've done a review on stuff. So to get, you know, when people want to buy the stuff for themselves, you know, if I do a review. But a lot of it, you know, like the shorts I make are just for fun. If people, like, you know, want to watch them for fun. And that's it, guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next live show. Take care of yourselves, and see you soon. Thanks for watching.